Welcome back. If your heart stops beating, you will die unless someone starts CPR or uses an AED. Every year, more than 300,000 people across the country experience sudden cardiac arrest.
A Lansing man is alive tonight because when his heart stopped, 3 people knew what to do and took action. A warning, some of the video we are about to show you may be tough to watch.
It's good for recreation, it's good for friendships, and it doesn't hurt that I'm a pretty good bowler too.
Dennis Kelly is among dozens who show up every week to city limits in Mason for the Monday Night Bowling League. He averages a 195 and friends say he's a pretty good person too.
Go out of his way to do anything for you.
Scott Shaberg works at the bowling alley, bowls with Dennis, and calls him one of his best friends.
I was on the next lane over, yep, we were bowling against each other that night.
A night, the sound of bowling balls hitting the pins stopped, and the alley stood still. Dennis was getting ready to bowl when he collapsed.
911, where's your emergency? We have a person down. We're in the bowling alley, Mason city limits.
So just kind of out of the blue, really no warning. We were all scrambling around trying to get him some help.
Kevin Ammerman was not supposed to be there that night. He agreed to substitute on a team and was about 10 lanes down from Dennis.
Being a retired paramedic, I kind of made my way down there to see what was going on.
Dennis had suffered sudden cardiac arrest.
Is he conscious right now? Is he awake?
Nope. Right now I don't have a pulse. I'm starting CPR on him. At that point I started CPR right away. There was an off-duty county deputy that was here having dinner, so he came out.
One of the things they asked right away when he went down, is there an AED in this facility, and everybody was looking around and they couldn't find one.
Go ahead with your plate.
At just that moment, a deputy just down the road heard the call on his radio.
He just happened to be in the right place. Deputy Bellinger was driving by and had the AED with him, and that was critical.
All right, he goes straight ahead, they'll tell you.
Yeah, I got CPR in progress.
They started CPR, brought him back, and now we got to start it again.
So we all carry AEDs on patrol with us. That way, anytime we get a call, regardless of if someone has an AED or not, we're able to bring ours in.
First responders say that AED, or automated electronic defibrillator, was key to saving Dennis Kelly's life.
Everyone clear? Good? Shocking?
Shock delivered.
Second shock.
I think it ended up delivering 4 shocks total, but when they loaded him in the ambulance, he actually had his heart rate back.
1, 2, 3.
By his side in the ambulance, his buddy Scott, on the phone with Dennis's wife.
Most people, your brain automatically goes to the worst case scenario. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
A wife who battled cancer for 2 years and just celebrated her final treatment. Her husband, her caretaker, in a fight for his own life. Dennis doesn't remember much other than waking up in the hospital.
My chest really hurt bad, which was obviously from all the compressions and everything, and just trying to figure out, why am I here? What happened?
That's what the first thing he said to me was that he was sorry. He was supposed to be the caregiver.
If I had been home, if I had been in the car driving, any other situation, place, or time, I doubt very seriously that the outcome would have been as positive.
3 men in the right place at the right time with the right skills. It's not lost on Dennis how close he came to death.
I think we have angels all around us on earth in the form of people who help.
Thank you's not enough. I don't know what even is enough to thank them.
You're back. I am back, sir.
This is their thanks. Dennis back at the bowling alley in his Monday Night League. All because of 3 heroes and 6 letters, CPR and AED.
Yeah, learn CPR. It's a skill I think everybody could benefit from. And having an AED.
Well, you never know when you'll be in a situation where you can potentially save a life.
God put me here for a reason, put everybody else in the positions they were there, and it all worked out in the end.
Dennis is among just 10% who survive a cardiac arrest outside of a hospital. The bowling alley now has its own AED. The Ingham County Sheriff's Office will hold a free CPR and AED training session March 1st with the Champions of the Heart Foundation.